Let's talk about consent. When you hear the word consent, you probably think of complex and legal things, when in reality, we practice consent all the time. Simple ways we always practice consent could be asking someone if you can fix their hair for them, or asking someone if you can take an eyelash off their face. All of these things are consent. The more we practice consent like that, the more consent will be easier to do in sexual interactions. It's so important to make sure someone is comfortable before you touch them in any way, shape, or form, and that's where consent comes in. You may think asking someone for consent in a sexual situation is a bit awkward, but in reality, it's going to make you both more comfortable, and you'll get to understand each other's bodies and limits even more. Us Irish people aren't very good about talking about consent and sexual education, and lack of sexual education contributes directly to sexual violence. So it's time for us to speak up and talk about sex. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why it's so important that we understand and practice consent.